Alright, the next series I want to talk about is called The Keys to the Kingdom series by Garth Nix. He's a completely outstanding series. The books titled are Mr. Monday, Grim Tuesday, Drowned Wednesday, Sir Thursday, Lady Friday, Superior Saturday, and Lord Sunday. It all starts off with this kid named Arthur, and he is a boy that is plagued by asthma. And it's so severe that he has to always have his inhaler on his person, or he ends up in the hospital. So during one of his asthma attacks, during physical education class, he has an asthma attack, and Mr. Monday and Monday's noon, I think it was Monday's noon, shows up and they give him a key, and it's pretty strange. He has this key that is the long hand of a clock, and he has to go into this place called the house. Well, when he goes into the house, he doesn't know that time is completely warped there and that you could end up anywhere in this entire huge house. It goes seven layers, one for every day of the week, and that he is at his strongest for Monday because the series starts on a Monday, and it's all going on during 1 week of time. It could be, say, maybe 2-3 weeks that goes by in the house when it's only been half an hour to an hour in the house, and it's really, really strange time warps going on in this book, and it just jumps all over the place, and you have no idea where it's going to take you next. When I was reading Grim Tuesday, I was really impressed by the way Garth Nix portrayed, well, it was called the coal mines, or it was pretty much describing the way coal miners are in West Virginia. That's the biggest field that I got off of Grim Wednesday or Grim Tuesday, and during Drowned Wednesday, it completely took you into another genre. It took you into the world of pirates, and on Thursday it took you into the French Wars, or during Napoleon's time. And for Lady Friday, it was so strange. It was very eerie, and it felt like you got a complete quiet universe out of it. And then there is also something called the Great Will of the house. And the Great Will is actually a being in itself, and that it can talk, and that it helps Arthur Penhaligon go through this entire quest of self-discovery, and gives him little pointers of how he should be, but he's also battling with himself because he doesn't want to become a what they call in the house a denizen, which is completely turning from human to denizen, to where he won't ever die. And he's battling with himself if he wants to stay human for a few more years, or does he want to become lord of the entire house. He he also has a book with an atlas that shows him places and things in the house. Um, it's very akin to if anyone has ever read or watched The Never-Ending Story and you remember the nothing, not actually Gmork per se, but the actual nothing, where the house is just eating itself up and there's no more house. It's pretty much nothing left. And it was an outstanding series, as I've said a couple of times already during this vlog. I know, I'm sorry, I repeat myself a lot. And I would recommend that anybody who has the time and patience to actually sit down and read this series, you will grasp so much knowledge and so many pearls of wisdom out of this series. I know anybody that reads it would love it. Anybody interested would also like they would like the series Fablehaven, most likely, or even Modern Fairy Tale by Holly Black, or I just started a new one called Eric Rex, and it seems to be in the same genre, that anybody would just love it. But I think that I've rambled on enough about Mr. Nix and everything. I will be back, and I will be talking about next time Silence of the Lambs. Yay for everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.